All right, so good morning, good afternoon here on this Friday. We're going to go over Saturday's college football picks. So, again, cannot wait to get started with our picks in these games right here. So, let's get right into it. We're going to go Ball State plus 18.5 against Purdue. We're going to take Southern Miss plus the 12.5 against Mississippi State. We like Tulane minus the 6 against Northwestern, but we're going to stay away from that game. The spread's a little low. The Ohio State Buckeyes minus the 2 against Texas. We like Florida Atlantic plus the 14.5 against Maryland. Slam Syracuse plus the 14 against Tennessee. We like them to possibly win the game, so make sure you get money on that. We got Kentucky minus the 9.5 against Toledo. A lot of talk on Toledo, but not today. Kentucky's just a better team. We like Old Dominion plus the 23.5 against an overrated Indiana team. We're going to slam Penn State minus the 44 against Nevada. That spread might be covered at half. We like Georgia minus the 39.5 against Marshall. We like UMass plus the points against Temple. We're going to roll with the tide. We like Alabama minus the 13.5 against Florida State. We like Coastal Carolina plus the 12 against Virginia. We love Texas San Antonio in the 24.5 against A&M. That game is going to be very close, so make sure you slam that game. We got New Mexico in the 35 against Michigan. We like Utah State minus the 5.5 against UTEP. In the game of Death Valley, we're going to go Clemson minus the 4 against LSU. Put some money on Missouri State plus the 35 against USC. We all know USC starts out slow, and they'll start out slow in this game. We like Mississippi minus the 35.5 against Georgia State. We like Lafayette minus the 11.5 against Rice. We're going to slam Eastern Michigan plus the 13.5 against Texas State. We like Georgia Southern minus 1.5 against Fresno State. We like Hawaii plus the 17.5 against Arizona. We're going to slam Oregon State minus the 1.5 against Cal, even though Cal was a good team last year, but not as good as Oregon State. So make sure you get money on the Beavers in that game. We're going to go Washington minus the 22.5 against Colorado State. And then we like Utah minus the 6 against UCLA. So on Saturday, we like 7 games. We're going to go with Syracuse, Penn State, Alabama, Texas San Antonio, Missouri State, Eastern Michigan, and Oregon State. So make sure you parlay a couple of those games together. Make that money, and let's roll. Subscribe to us.